it's hurt. It's hurt because I know people don't care about these kids like I do. And they should be the ones leaving, not me. Because I don't want to. Why? Because Jeremy grieves. Who father I looked in the eye. And y'all mothers and fathers who I talked to last night, even though I knew they didn't want me. I took $2,400 out of my pocket and still gave it to the host. To host these young men. Shit, at this point, I'd do it for free. Because I have been for the last 3 weeks. That man have too. He drove from New Orleans. Because he believed in me and my vision. And that man right there who flew from California less than 2 hours and got off the plane, and he was here to see the rant. He got off the plane, and what we started doing, young man? Look at him try. Motherfuckers! Yeah, I curse. And y'all done heard curse words before. And they got parents in here. You know I don't want to leave. And like I told you, I want all these recruits. But they got some corrupt people in this world, some evil people that don't care about kids like I do. So I want y'all to hear the truth from me. I ain't withdrawing my name. I got the receipts. They got all kinds of stuff going on around here. Hoarding these buildings with nothing but trash in them. You understand me? And Dion was right. And I know I'm right. And they got some people in here who be snitching to their ass. And I work amongst Judas as Jesus walked with him. And I ain't have a problem with it. Because even Jesus prevailed.
What it do? It's 903 Boxing. I'm your host, Charles J. Okay, man, shout out to my audience, man. Shout out to those that's rocking with me, man. We back in the kitchen, we cooking. It's a lot of goddamn sauce in this pot. Let's get to the shit. First and foremost, Ed Reed, I'm very proud of you. But before I can even get to him, gotta address Deion Sanders, man. Gotta address it. Made about 2 videos about him. Talked a lot of shit. Do I take back what I said? No, I don't. But I have a different perspective. For one, Deion Sanders, I think you do got love for your people. I just think your views are different. I don't know if it's because you're rich. I don't know. It's just you have a different way of thinking. You don't have a poor man's way of thinking, but that don't mean you ain't for black folks. I don't think you really understand what how poor people feel and our thoughts. I don't know but I'm not mad at you no more. Nah, I ain't mad at you. And for you to hit up Ed Reed at a time like this, man, when he was going through it, bro, you said some real ass shit to him. You said some brotherly shit, so it definitely changed my perspective on you. I think you do got love for your people. I definitely do believe that. The problem is, same way with Ed Reed, because I seen a video where he was showing the campus and showing just how bad the practice field. That shit looked like, I'm gonna be honest, my high school practice field looked better than that shit. That shit looked horrible, bro. Them motherfuckers don't give a fuck about these HBCUs. But this is our problem. And then, Ed Reed, I heard you, bro. Where's the people? Won't y'all come help me build? Nah, bro. And I know Dion feel that same way. Dion looking at it like this. I came down here to this school. Motherfuckers done broke in my car. Motherfuckers done robbed my son, this and that. You gotta understand, bro. I don't know what y'all expecting. It's gonna be the worst of the worst at a HBCU. You going into the ghettos and it's gonna be rough. It's gonna be some black people that try to get over you. It's gonna be some that try to rob you. It's gonna be, poor people do all kind of shit. Yeah, in the ghettos, we do a lot of shit. And there ain't a lot of honor in these streets. So I'm sorry that we like that. But when you take on a struggle, you gotta take everything that come with it. So if it's too dangerous or if it's too much, just say that. But don't blame the people. We fucked up. Yeah, we know we fucked up as a people. But don't blame us. I think y'all should be mad at these bigger universities. I think y'all should be mad at all these college CEOs and heads of these schools and why they ain't putting money into these schools. Because that's where the money is supposed to come from. Do I think we should come together as a community and put money into our schools? Absolutely. But first we got to get some money. And first we But yeah, you asking the people to do something that the government supposed to do. So that's where we kind of bumping heads at. You ain't as mad at the government as you is at your people for throwing rocks at your car and robbing your son. You ain't as mad at these big university motherfuckers like you is at the schools and how the ghettos you had to drive through and all that there. It's a bigger picture, bro. So shout out to you though, but like I said, I ain't mad at you. It's just a different perspective. It's just a different perspective. But Ed Reed, man, I'm definitely proud of you, man. I can tell you really got a heart for them kids, and I could tell that you really that shit really hurt. And yeah, you really got a heart for kids, man. You really got a heart for wanting to change and wanting to build and wanting to make a difference. But like I said, man, you can't blame the conditions on us. Just like you can't blame the drugs on us. You can't blame the guns on us. They sell it in the pawn shop. They sell it in stores. It's everywhere. So you can't blame us for our conditions. Anything black is gonna be look poor. It's gonna be holes in the wall. A lot of shit. So I get it that you a Hall of Famer and you feel like you deserve nothing but the best. But when you talking about HBCUs, you talking about the worst. So the conditions shouldn't even. Yeah, you should go to the heads of the college folks and sort them issues out. But yeah, I definitely hate what happened. What you would have coached by 25 days? Fucked up, bro. And your nephew go there. I'm gonna have to look up what his college located at. But yeah, man, the conditions are fucked up. But when you talk HBCUs, bro, you talking about a struggle. You talking about a struggle, and yeah, I think Deion should have stayed. I definitely think he should have stayed. I just ain't mad at him no more. I understand, and I do think he got a heart for people, but it's just that we don't. I think because times have got so soft, motherfuckers ain't even dying over they people no more. So I'm saying, like, because times are so soft, we can't even take a few bad conditions and fucked up conditions, or it becomes too much for us, and we start to feel like we unappreciated, and our people not appreciating with the effort we putting forth. But you got to understand, if you're fighting a struggle, bro, you got to block all that out, because it's a lot of people ain't gonna appreciate you. It's a lot of people that look like you that's gonna be against you when you fighting a struggle. You got to take the good and the bad, and it's gonna be a whole lot more bad than it is good. So the struggle is a fight. And yeah, and it ain't like boxing. It ain't 12 rounds. It's forever. The fight don't stop. So, Ed Reed, I hope you get you another job. If not, man, just work in the communities. It don't stop there. It's a lot of other ways you can work with these kids and work with these teenagers and just motivate them, bro, and give them hope and give them inspiration. And another thing, just because y'all athletes, another thing I want to point out, if you want to work with kids, it ain't always got to be about sports. Sometimes just talk to them. Sometimes just, he may not be athletic. So it's a lot of kids that sports ain't their thing. And most of the kids won't make it in the NFL. It's only a certain number that can make it. So it's a lot of other shit I want to teach these kids besides throwing a football. So when we talk about these kids and loving these kids, you got to love them. And you got to love all of them. And it's a struggle, bro. It's a struggle. And, a lot of us, lot of us use this, a lot of us work with kids, just to prey on these single mothers. A lot of us, I see a lot of you coaches out there, you prey on these lonely women and shit, and you act like you with the kids, but you sneaking out the goddamn back door at night. And so, like I said, if you're going to take on a struggle and you're going to work with kids, you got to be fully dedicated. And just because one school fire you, that shit don't stop there. So, yeah, man, start your own little league or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Little shit like that. And just, like I said, it don't stop, bro. It's always ways to build. It's always, because it's a struggle. And it's a lot of toe up shit, a lot of fucked up shit. So it's a lot of building we got to do as black men. So any way you trying to build that can be a help to the community is greatly appreciated. This is 903 Box, and I am your host, Charles J. With that, I'm out.